Very nice to meet you all. I'm Dr. K. Krishnamurthy, Professor and HOD of Information Technology, Sri Samnuva College of Engineering. Today we are going to discuss about big data. Now let us see an introduction about big data. Do you know what is big data? Big data means it is large amount of data that cannot be processed using traditional data processing methods. It includes structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. The data are generated from social medias, sensors, transactions, IoT devices, and some other websites also. Now we will see what are all the characteristics of big data. There are 5 characters, that is called 5 V's. All the characters are starts from V, letter V. First one is volume. Volume means amount of data. Next one is velocity. Velocity means the speed of processing the data. Variety, that means different types of data like structured, semi-structured, unstructured data. Veracity. Veracity means data accuracy and quality. That means data trustworthiness. Next one is value. That means useful insights extracted from data. That means useful outputs or outcomes or conclusion received from that data. Next one is types of big data. There are 3 types that already I told. First one is structured data, second one is semi-structured data, third one is unstructured data. Here structured data means normally we are storing in that database, data which are stored in database. Example, for banking transactions. Semi-structured data means partially structured. For example, that XML languages and JSON files. These are all the semi-structured data. Next one is unstructured data. Unstructured data means images is also unstructured data. Videos are unstructured. The data directly generated from social media posts also unstructured data. The big data architecture. Next one is data insertion. Third one is storage. Fourth one is processing. Fifth one is analytics and visualization. Data sources, that means what is that origin of data, that is called data sources. Data insertion means data collection and data importing and data processing. These are all comes under data insertion. And storage, data, how the data are stored. And processing, data processing means data cleaning, data pre-processing, like that. And data analytics and visualization, analyzing the data and visualizing that data. Next one is major types of data sources. What are the major sources of data? First one is transactional data. Second one is social media data. Third one is machine generated data. Fourth one is web data. Fifth one is enterprise data. Sixth one is multimedia data. Seventh is public and government data. Now, what is transactional data? Means data generated from transactions. For example, for bank's transaction, we can get some data. Then next one is social media data. That means data generated from social media. It is called social media data. Machine generated data means data which is generated by a machine, like a CCTV camera. Next one is web data. It's data generated from website. The next one is enterprise data. Data generated from enterprises like ERP. Multimedia data, that means data generated from multimedia. Public and government data, that means data collected from the public like census and voters data, etc. Next, what are the applications of big data? The major applications are in healthcare, fraud detection, a recommendation system, social media analysis, smart cities, telemedicine system. First, healthcare means there are large amount of data we need to maintain about patients. Here we are using big data to analyze the data of the patient. Fraud detection, that how to find out that data, fraud data. Next one is recommendation system. Recommendation system contains large volume of data, so it needs data. Social media analysis. Social media is also lot of raw data available, by personal data is also available. It should be analyzed, so we need big data. In smart city, that automatic signals, traffic signals, and the camera, CCTV with camera fixing. In this field, that big data is essential. The telemedicine system, that also in telemedicine remotely we can collect that information of patient and we can get the information about the disease. We can recommend that medicines also for that. Advantages of big data: better decision making. Definitely it is better than human. Next one is real-time insights. What are the real-time conclusions or outcomes that can be done by big data? And cost reduction, that means reduce the expenses of anything. Next one is customer personalization, that means customization for personal information, that is possible. Predictive analysis, that means predict the future, that means what will be the output in that future, that can be done using big data. Challenges in big data. What are the challenges? Data privacy is definitely, it is a challenge. We need to maintain the privacy, since maybe the personal or important information will be there. Should maintain the privacy. Security issues. We need to provide strong security, that is also one challenge. We need to construct that unauthorized access software. This one is storage management. Storing that data is also a challenge. Next one is skilled professional leader, that means technical persons we need a lot. There is a shortage. Next one is data quality issues. We need to maintain data quality and trustworthiness, data reliability. That is also a challenge. Future of big data. Integration with AI and ML. Definitely it will improve the performance. Edge computing. Edge computing means that near the source of data itself, the data is processed. Next one is IoT based analytics. The data received from that IoT based system should be analyzed. Cloud based big data platforms. That means big data should be workable in internet. Conclusion: big data is transforming industry like anything. It helps the organization to take the decision. It is essential for the future digital system. Thank you.